Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Zay for Dinner Gaming, and today I want to jump into Mir4 and talk about progression, XP, Dark Steel, Spirit Treasures, what treasures you should be using, and how you should be progressing. Now, this basically is a guide from 1 to 70, you know. So, I hope this helps you out, and if there is some information which I tell you in here that does help you, please hit the like button and feel free to share with your friends and such. If you're in the Aesir clan, yeah, I hope this sinks in. First thing I want to talk about is progression. When you're leveling, okay, when you're leveling and progressing up, and you first get to that valley, beach and valley, you can mine dark steel. A lot of people get stuck in that habit of mining dark steel. They lose so many levels only because they're mining dark steel. When I mean lose the levels is they could be focusing on XP, but instead they're fighting over dark steel. When you go into Secret Peak and you go into Magic Square, if you're going in there for the dark steel chambers before level 70 especially, you're wasting your time. You're going to be killed. You're going to have to fight over it. If you get in a clan that has the big groups to help protect the miners and everything, it can be okay to do a couple of times a week. But you don't want to waste all your Magic Square tickets on that. You should be focusing on the training floor if you want to AFK, like I'm AFKing right now in the training floor. Or if you need copper, you focus, or gold, you focus on the silver treasure goblin floor if you're AFKing, or the gold floor if you're not AFK and you can handle it and handle the PvP kickbacks that's going to happen when other people show up. The same thing with training floor. If you can handle the experience floor, if you don't want to AFK, if you're going to be sitting there playing, you can do an experience floor. There's a lot less competition. I just enjoy these types of times away from the keyboard. I mean, if I'm going to sit there grinding and grinding, I don't need to be at the keyboard, so I just put it in the training floor or the silver treasure goblin floor. That's just my preference. Also, a good floor for Magic Square would be the Magic Stone floor. You get a decent amount of experience. You also get a decent amount of loot. You do not get as much copper, of course, as you would in the treasure goblins, but you get decent loot nonetheless. In the XP floors, it's all about experience. You get very little loot. So don't expect to come in here and get copper or loot if you're going for the training floor or the experience floor. It's all about the XP. Now, as far as dark steel goes, you mainly, this is my advice, you know, I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to disagree with this through and through, but you mainly don't even want to touch dark steel for the most part until level 70. Level 70 is a brick wall, and you're going to have to be upgrading a lot of things at level 70, and you're going to have to start mining, you know. The mine, I think level 8 is 7,900 swings on the pickaxe to mine dark steel. I waited till level 70 for that. There was no reason to push it ahead. As far as getting dark steel before level 70 or even after level 70, like I just sell stuff on the market, get gold, and buy it on the market. It's so cheap. You sell 10 or so epic materials and you get 1 million dark steel. It's a no-brainer to me. I can mine blue items to get my the regular ore for blue items, or I can mine the red bushes, so flowers, not mine, but gather, and get material that I can possibly sell that are tradable, while getting stuff I need, and then use the stuff that is tradable to sell on the market and actually buy the dark steel. Same thing also if you're a Magic Square. If you want to do gathering in Magic Square or mining, do it for the red flowers, the red normal ore, and you get a lot of the materials like in Magic Square, these shards. You get these. If you get these, you can spend these on dark steel. That's what I did all through level 40 and 50s. I just traded these for dark steel. Now I save them up and trade for glitter, but you can easily just use it for dark steel when you're a lower level or even higher level. You know, it all depends on what you need. I do glittering powder because epics cost a lot of glittering powder, and you always are going to need the glittering powder. Now, as far as XP goes, what you should be focusing on, like say your gemstones and stuff, to help you progress faster is, let's look at my stones. My stones are actually not a very good example because you get what you get what you get. But I would focus on monster attack boost, and if you can't have all monster attack boost, the second thing would be hunting XP boost or critical attack boost. Actually, these two are kind of interchangeable. You might want to do a critical attack boost over the XP boost. This XP boost is very small. The object of these two would be, especially this one here, is to be able to knock the creatures down as quickly as possible. If you're slicing through them like butter, you're getting XP faster, okay? And that XP boost, shard, stone, it's not going to give you as much as being able to kill the creeps faster, the mobs faster. Now, is the power score or the level more important? Most people don't realize when they're playing Mir4 that level is the more important factor over the power score. Yes, if your power score falls too far behind, you're going to have issues. But your level is what is the most important part of your character in Mir4. You can have your power score right around your level, and you go to, say, a labyrinth where the mobs are 5 levels higher than you, and they are hitting you like a brick. But in 5 levels, your power score could have not moved at all, but your level did move, and you go back there, and then they're super easy to kill. The reason for this is how they calculate the level like versus level damage. They calculate that first before the PS. So if you have super high PS at level 60, say for level 60 you have 80, 90 PS, but then you fight a level 85 player and they have the same or even lower PS, they're going to beat you. Most of the time they're going to beat you. Sometimes you might be able to burst someone down before they realize you're attacking, but 9 out of 10 times you're going to lose because their level is so much higher than yours. Okay, so remember, the gear part of things will come. You don't have to mine dark steel, especially for gear. Just do your raids every day. Get the drops from the raids, like the rare drops. I have a ton of rare drops just sitting in my warehouse to put in my codex because of the raids. So you just have to do that. Focus on doing your requests, your missions, and you'll get more and more of those rare equipment. You do not need dark steel for progression most of the time. Of course, you need it for when you're going through your conquests and stuff. But like I said, you can just get gold by selling items in the marketplace and then buy 1,000,000 dark steel. It will take you a week to get 1,000,000 dark steel just by selling just silly stuff in the marketplace, where you could have been spending that whole week getting experience and leveling versus spending the whole week trying to mine 1,000,000 dark steel. So think about it. You could be leveling and getting items to sell to get that 1,000,000 dark steel. Or you could not be leveling, losing XP because you're always fighting to get that 1,000,000 dark steel. Should be a no-brainer for you, right? So as far as spirit treasures go, a lot of people stack different things as spirit treasures for spirit treasures. But what I would recommend, what I've been doing, is drop chance, experience boost, and HP. And lucky drop chance. So those are my 4 choices. Okay? Doing PvP treasures in your builds might seem like a good idea at first, but there's not enough damage. You're going to be doing more XP throughout the game more than doing your PvP. 90% of your game is trying to level, or should be trying to level, while the other 10% is going to be PvP, or less. It could be 95% XP, 5% PvP. Some people even have like way less than that. So when you're leveling, especially, I would say you want to focus on drop chance, XP boost, and HP tokens. I suggest HP tokens. This gives you 670 HP. I suggest this over like potion increase. Like the skeleton gives you the potion increase, and then I had stacked the HP potion effect boost. The reason for this, the more HP you have, sorry about that, the more HP you have, the higher your heals do anyway. So if you focus on these HP boosts and drop chances, you're going to get more items faster and more XP faster, and you'll have higher survivability all at the same time. So that, you know, that's the way I handle my spirits. You don't have to handle your spirits exactly the same, of course. You can experiment, see what works best for you. But I find that is what works for me. Like from level 70 to 75, that's the build I ran, and my solitude training, as you see, at level 76. I'm at tier 23 already. I had this build like this before 75, and then at 75 I had 13 nourishment herbs where I could just put my tier 4 hunting XP boost right away, your lucky drop chance right away, and just really push for more XP, more drops. And that just helps so much. Especially, you really want to push this solitude training. Alright, I should make a whole video on this alone, but look at here, this information. When you reach level 8, when you put 8 points into this, you're going to get the first tier. That monster attack boost 5%, monster attack damage reduction 5%, boss attack, lucky drop chance, hunting XP. You get that for free. All you have to do is put 8 points into this. When you hit level 70, you automatically get that boost. So that should be a no-brainer, right? XP, XP, XP. That's where you want to go. That's how you progress. The dark steel, the mining and fighting over the mining is just a waste of time, guys. So if you have any other suggestions, you have any tips or tricks, please leave it down below. Oh man, I just missed out because I'm talking, but it's cool. Leave it down below in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. If you suggest something different, or you might think, hey, this guy is crazy. Yeah, just leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video and learned something, hit the like button. I will be doing a leveling guide and doing more on the solitude training, where to get the nourishment orbs, stuff like that, in new videos later on. Till next time, stay safe. Peace out. Bye-bye now.
Let's have a bit